Hello, Jodie here from Jolly Natural Skincare, and I'm here with my sister CJ today, and we're going to be doing some mod makeup. So I'm going to follow CJ's lead, and she'll be using whatever colour palettes and such, while I'll be doing the same thing with mineral makeup. So let us start. What was the movie that she was from?
It's the bird from Man from U.N.C.L.E.
So she's got this really cool sort of black and white sort of eye shadow mod. Yeah, so we're going to try that today. This will be fun.
The super chic femme fatale. Wears ridiculously expensive jewellery.
Yes, ridiculously expensive. That's why he flogs it.
Really?
Oh, sorry, that didn't happen. No.
Can't remember her name, but I can show everyone who the bird is. Lady, I should say. Lady.
And somebody else can tell us her name.
Oh, here she is. This lovely lady. Yeah, I don't think that needs a cut crease. That's her. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Here's a chick with a similar... Yeah, we don't think we need to cut a crease for this. Similar look going on. I pilfer images on my phone so as to get inspirado for makeup.
Inspirated, as I like to say.
Inspirated. We're doing eye makeup.
So of course that involves
eyebrows.
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 Eyebrows. You got to do your eyebrows.
Scots to do ya. Isn't that funny? That's got the word Scot in there, you know?
Scots to do your eyebrows.
So I'm going with a softish grey because last time the black was too much.
Felt a bit grouchy, Not used to having very dark eyebrows, it can be scary.
I used to do it that way when I was younger, going to nightclubs with the lights, but I don't know. I feel like my eyebrows have gotten less hairy as I got older. It's like how I knew those older women, and they used to have that sort of 40s thing going on where they pluck their eyebrows to be really thin, and then eventually it just never grew back.
And now they've gone the opposite, it's like...
Yeah, now it's Brooke Shields. All
your
over again, the 80s.
Like caterpillars on your face.
So maybe I should go
Not
with black
quite,
then.
slight exaggeration there.
Yes.
Just a slight exaggeration.
Yes.
Yeah, to look like Robert Pattinson. Fare thee well eyebrows.
But that's good though, because it means that if you pluck other body hair parts, then eventually you'll just have less. By the time I'm 70, I'll have no armpit hair.
Did I tell you?
No?
I've got a laser.
Nice. You have to tell me if it hurts.
Oh, it hurts. It feels like an elastic band being slapped on your skin, or worse. So now we need to...
Eye prime.
Eye prime. Or in my case, I'm going to use cheap, crappy concealer.
Cheap.
Glow This Way by
This way.
Designer Brands, because it did not work as a concealer for me or whatsoever.
So even though I'm using mineral makeup, I actually do not have this stuff here. What did you call it again? Primer.
Concealer. We're going to prime with the
Priming
concealer.
our eyes with the concealer, and I don't have a mineral makeup primer.
So we need a little bit of brush.
Little brush.
brush. Funky, funky.
Do, 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 do.
And you cut the eyebrow with the concealer.
Oh, I see. We're getting a specific shape.
Yeah, it accentuates the shape of your eyebrow.
Oh my god, started too far in. I feel like a preppy in an art class where, you know, the art teacher's like, this is how you paint, and the prep's like, let me just do it this way.
Oh yeah, and just to preface, I am not a professional makeup artist. I just copy people that I see on the internet.
So then we do the whole eye?
Yeah. But just sort of, lightly.
Oh.
Yeah, lightly. The more layers you have on around your eye, the more it's likely to crack and accentuate things you don't want accentuated.
Yes, it makes sense. Oh, this feels like almost a putty.
If only it worked like putty. I remember Ma used to call it spack filler.
Yeah, it's hard.
It never worked that way.
I know.
It certainly doesn't now.
And if anybody out there knows of any kind of primer that is mineral makeup,
Yes, how does one do that with minerals?
That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe
I mean, you might be able to wet a brush and then use some concealer in that way.
Oh yeah, like you get a lighter foundation and maybe wet it.
Which is what I do actually to cover my blemishes. Yeah, I do it with my mineral makeup, my really fair mineral makeup. I'll add some skin serum to it, turn it into a paste, a concealery thing, and then put it on the blemishes. I could probably do that to the eyes. But whether or not it has the same principle of making, eye colour stick, which I assume this is doing also.
It's to help bolden the colour, help it stick better to your eyebrow.
Yeah.
If you're using mineral, as long as it has a good colour payoff, it might not need it. I suppose you could just use a white or a cream coloured shadow.
And I don't know how to be going for cutting creases, but it'd be interesting to
That would be interesting actually.
figure that out, yeah. So we go straight in with the black?
I would do the white first.
Oh, okay.
But I would just go black and white.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just me.
sounds good. Alright.
We'll go white first. Let's go in, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll do it crazy way.
So I don't have white, but I've got silver. So
That's
I've got
pretty
silver.
Oh, look at that. It's glittery as all get out.
Yeah, and so when you wet the brush, it comes on really nice and dark.
Oh, wow. Zero colour
Oh
payout
wow,
from
look
this.
at that. There's nothing there.
Zero colour payout. Oh no, disappointment.
That's super disappointment. So you're just putting white everywhere and then we'll put the black on next?
Exactly.
Okay.
Points to whoever knows where that quote is from.
What quote is that?
There is one thing I do not like to be. It is disappointed.
Yes, that quote, people.
I think it was on TV recently. So.
Yeah, we had a children's party here the other night, and we played a game of Dare. One of the things they had to do was do an Arnie impersonation. And imagine how grandma I felt when none of them knew who Arnie was.
Holy what?
I was like, wow, Jesus Christ.
The other day someone posted on Facebook, a teenager the other day asked me if I was old enough to have seen a PS2 in real life. And his little caption thing was, wow, that hit me right in the Atari.
Yeah.
And then we're all talking about like Commodore 64s and Nintendo. Yeah, I wonder what they'd make of DOS.
Yeah,
Sharpie.
wow. Yeah. Blue screen with the funny writing, white writing or whatever it was.
It was black.
It could have been black screens.
C://
No, was there that cursor's ready to, put the input in?
Yeah, the little arrow. Might have been blue at one point.
Yeah, look, mine was blue.
Maybe by the time I had a computer it was black. Or maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. You just never know.
So how far over here am I meant to be going? So I feel a bit
Not
like,
right up.
I feel like Ronald McDonald.
You've gone right up.
I've gone right up.
There you go.
Ah,
Oops.
I need a gap between it and my eyebrows.
Yeah, because we already cut the eyebrow.
I see, yeah, you went around that way. You can sort of see it coming, it's just not as white as...
Yeah, I'm not impressed. Take my fist at you, designer brand. Not a fan of the colour payout of... I specifically got this palette because it had a matte white.
Or matte, less white. You can see it, it's just not as white as...
Maybe if I put a bit of dry on the edge. Oh no, because the whole thing's wet now. Ha 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 ha. Fail. Should have brought my frosted white just in case, but didn't. Alright, anyway, black.
Alright, black.
I want to start it with a liner to really define it. Gel liner. In theory, this should be waterproof and not just end up transferring all over my lid. Crease around.
Crease around. Wow, that eyeliner goes on so nicely.
It's a vinyl liner.
Vinyl liner, that's right, we talked about that in the last video.
It's behaving. I say I might need to get liquid liner to that because I've gone all over the shop, but it's behaving. So left eye comes out all sorts of uncoordinated.
Where do we do an end? Just there?
I'll have to re-look at the picture again.
I don't know if she has a flick or...
We can
Something.
work that out later because she has.
No, that one just
standard.
disappears in the folds.
Oh no, hers is like this.
Ah, right.
And then from here, so I'm going to have to neaten that line. It's gone all sorts of skin.
Wow, I see what you're doing there.
The line has gone all over the shop. Again, not a professional.
No professionals were used in the making of this video.
Exactamundo. Let's see if I can rectify this. That's some white.
Yeah, that's not the same. I knew it wouldn't be.
And it's just going to smudge in it. Alright. In it. Concealer.
Put some more silver on because that line didn't go where I needed it to go. So,
Let's go.
yeah. Yeah.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, no, nothing's gonna cover that black. I've botched it. No! Alright, oh, and I've double botched it on this side.
This is where we need the, what do you call, rich cream moisturiser. I get some on a tissue with a really pointy nail and it comes off quite nicely. But alas, we have none here.
Do you have cotton buds?
I do.
Got this pill for one. Thank
Yes.
you. I will rectify this situation. There's a will, there is a won't.
I see what you did there.
Just take off the whole thing.
Yeah. You can always redo that white.
Got my makeup remover on a cotton bud. Because I think I'm gonna have to start again. Do you know where that's from? Of course you know where that's from.
I think I'm going to have to start again.
Alright.
No. Should I?
Look! A magic spell puzzle.
I'm having a mental blank.
You were the only one that could solve the microscope
Oh, that
puzzle.
thing. That's right. The game.
Seventh guest. Who
That
doesn't?
was miraculous, me being good at a computer game. It's not my forte.
Oh, it was puzzles.
Mm.
I'm good at puzzles.
It just look naturally for a minute. Relax your eyebrows. Oh, that is. So yours does disappear a little bit too. Okay.
Right. But that's why we
Bring it out more with.
I can't get closer to rectify the situation.
Just use your mirror.
Yes, but I'm also going to grab a liquid liner and see if I can rectify the situation with that.
But once the shadow goes on, it'll be a whole different story, right?
I want the line to be precise.
Yes.
Forgive me, everyone. Let me get right up in this.
Let me try that. This can only be tragic.
Oh, liquid liner. Bane of my existence. She says as it goes on. Like, I meant it.
First thing I did was splodge it.
Evil stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, let's just keep going. Even though it looks really ridiculous. It's just about playing around.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to correct that again.
That's the trouble with some liquid liners.
Maybe I should have done the black first. And I should have cut it.
But we can always cut after we've done it, right? We can just reapply the white.
Oh, I might just go with a different colour.
Yeah.
That white is appalling.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It'll be a punk mod.
Punk mod, I like it.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That's like it's polar opposites. I'll do a lime green mod.
Lime green.
Or mint green, I should say. Mint green.
Mint green.
Hopefully I have a mint green. Ooh, hang on. That off-white might work. It's really creamy.
Mm.
That might do the trick. I'm going to throw this Designer Brands
Bye-bye,
palette
Divine
in the
Brand.
bin. Arrivederci. It's
A river dirt cheap, that's the other one.
Arrivederci. Oh my god.
Arrivederci.
So, black. Just as a shade. Goes
Why
out
so
of frame. Okay. Just going to go ahead and whack that on there. Oh, no colour payout. Oh, you are letting me down today, makeup.
Okay, so we're going over the line with more
Should have tested
black.
this. Because we've got to diffuse the black. Because hers is kind of the smoky mod thing going on there. I need something to diffuse. Neither of the liners I used at least will diffuse. This is not what I wanted. Ah! Yeah. I should have brought the powder with me. You know that matte powder you gave me that works brilliantly? It smudges like a dream.
Do we want a fatter line? Like where, I see, yeah, you're really making it chunky.
Not super fat, just so that it actually pulls out around the... So you've got kind of the depth of the line that you want, because we want it to blend into the line. We don't want the line to stand out too much. Actually, though it might be fruitless, trying to grab the edge of the line and pull it into the shadow. This is why I needed my kohl, because that blends better.
My line is still hiding in between the folds.
I need
So
more,
I need to
need more shadow.
blend it out more and higher up. Sorry about. Oh, this is tricky. Crazy idea was it to go with this colour? Me? My Dr. Phil on. What were you thinking? Sounds just like him. Even if he heard that, he would barely recognise it was me or him.
Oh, I miss defragging, how it used to be. Watching the little snake eat the little bricks
Oh yeah.
and chirping at you. Used to sit and watch the defrag for hours.
Does sound like fun.
No, not really. Testament to how bored I was.
I was going to say, when I was young, I was so bored. I just watch a computer screen all day. There was nothing on it.
Daria, there's nothing on that screen. Shh. This is the best part.
So at least now there's a kind of line. Do I get my fat brush and kind of fluff it up a little bit?
Yeah, you got diffuse, got blend a little. There's like a line and then it sort of blends out.
Oh yeah.
That's what we're going for. No, mint green, that's upsetting. Mint green would have been perfect, that's like ultra mod. Oh, that looks awful up close.
I'll just stand back here and I'll look great.
I know, it's okay. I have a non-vinyl liner. Ha 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 ha, yeah, beat that, biatches. This is the joys of standard coal liner. Blend better, smoky. I'm just going to be silly and use my finger about it.
Have you seen this one that you just used? Oh yeah.
Whoop. Broken. Yeah, these are more decent for doing a smoky eye. Yeah, hers has got less going on at the side here.
Oh yeah, she has like a gap between her line actually, doesn't she?
Well, hers has like a little flick that joins into it. Her eyes are also a different shape. But
Yeah.
hers, like, it ends here.
Mm.
Again, eyes different shape. Although that could just be her eyelashes.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, we'll just copy this bird instead. Looks great from afar, but up close this looks...
That's
God
right, we're
awful.
far away. Don't worry, it's COVID. We all have to stand a metre away from each other. It's all good. I've never looked so good. Everybody sees me from a distance and goes, oh, you're looking well today. Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, so I've got this awesome creamy colour. We'll give that a shot. Hopefully that'll just rectify the whole situation. Can't see. Come here, compact. Oh, hang on, there's a little bit of advertising. Ooh. Free plug.
I'll pay you later. I like how the glitter is kind of in the black a little bit because I put the silver on first. I'm going to try and wet the brush and put some black on and see. Could be disastrous, could be amazing.
I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that in there and hope that it comes out nicely. How's that? Is that a bit better than the white?
Yes, it's more noticeable.
Yeah.
I feel like my line is way too thick, but it's really hard to say because...
You just need a bit more blending at the top.
Oh, do I? Oh, I'd like to smooth it. Yeah, of course, I see what you're saying.
To diffuse.
Yes, lighten it a little bit. Right.
A little bit of blendage. So it looks kind of just like a... Like if you look at mine up close, you see how there's like from where I did the eye line.
Yeah, I see.
That
It's
needs
nice
to
and crisp down there and then...
a little too crisp at the top. But you can't tell. You can't tell. But I can tell. Do I attempt a liquid line
on the lid.
on the lid?
Yeah, nice.
Oh no, let's see. Let's see if it ends in tears.
I'm trying to do some obvious silver crease cutting
Purdy.
because I feel like I blended that bottom line a bit too much.
So, note to self. That did require a cut. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
I feel even more so because the black kind of fell into the colour below, you know, sort of bits of powdery.
That one didn't happen to me, thankfully. Not so much fallout as I just stuffed up the line. But fallout can be an issue, yes. Thankfully, not so much on my cheeks, which is good.
So what are you doing now? You're doing a line across.
Yeah, well, I'm attempting to. Whether that's what's actually happening is another matter.
And I take it needs to be sort of super thin
And straight and all
and
over.
straight. No pressure.
Yeah. Liquid liners. Oh, mother, father, son of a motherless goat. Honey mustard, son of a nugget.
The first line was brilliant, the second time not so much. Damn. This is why I'm not a makeup artist. Oh, and you might have thought this was a tutorial on how to do makeup. It's really like a tutorial on how not to do makeup.
Yeah, it's like home improvement right here.
That's it.
Okay, now for the
Oh man.
the bottom. Now hers goes right in the corner. That's okay. Let's take it right in the corner and botch it up completely. Whoa.
Oh, on the bottom. I see what you're doing. Yes.
All what I'm trying to do, but failing miserably at. There we go. Got it. You keep it under the lashes. Take it to the corner. Join it with the other line and make it a kind of a, what do they call it?
Cat's eye?
No, it's not that one. Damn it. Geometric? No. It's a word. It's a word. Graphic eye. Right up in there. Ah. Queen of botch.
That's funny.
What's it?
Just looks different. One eye with the under and the other one not.
Ah,
yeah. Really obvious.
I'm just gonna give it a full wing because bugger it.
Oh, yours looks really nice and smoky.
That's because you can't see it. Just tapping some black in there.
I'm like, it's pretty good, let me do another line. No, I wrecked it.
I know how you feel. I've watched so many tutorials on how to do liquid liners and stuff. I can't remember any of them right now. I should have looked for my colour liner. It's probably in amongst my lipsticks because I also use it as a lipstick.
You can feel that wetness when you blink and you know it's not
Dry. Yeah.
And I'm going to borrow this really nifty mirror with that random Johnny written on it.
Yeah. Cool mirror. Where'd you get that from?
When you see it in the mirror, it's not as tragic as it looks from afar. Is that the big one? Oh no, there we go. Hello. You can see that I've definitely got this smudge. Definite smudge of black on the silver. And then I just went too far down with my repair. Because that's how I roll.
Oh, doing that with a pencil too. Skills. Mad skills.
Look at my eyelashes are silver.
That's
That's the new trend, people. The new trend. You've heard it here.
Mascara will go over the top. it's totally fine.
True. Ah, it's still wet. Look at... Oh, yeah, I just gave myself a beauty spot.
Cindy Crawford. Okay. Now, white eyeliner. On the tear. Dotty bit. What do they call that?
Inner eyelid.
Waterline. Waterline.
Waterline.
And my eye is itchy, so this is not amusing.
We are not amused.
You're not amused, no.
Watching this video the other day, this interviewer interviewing people in the 70s. Even the sort of roughest guts lady sounds far more posh than a woman today. It was just incredible to hear. Everybody sounded proper English.
Just pick on Ma for sounding like Hyacinth Bouquet on the phone. Russell residence, lady of the house speaking. You know, fully give her heaps for it. No, I don't sound too dissimilar from her, but I delivered to the posh suburbs, and I was walking past this house, this super posh house that, you know, would have cost a mint, and like full on ochre on the phone to someone. I'm like, what?
What if we become a nation of bogans? And I wonder if that's a mix of all of the different nationalities now, because now that we're more sort of mixed with different cultures than we were in the 70s, maybe that's why our accent is changing.
Oh, I think ochre people just made money.
Well, yes, there's that too, of course. But it seems like these days hardly anybody sounds British.
I just had a misconception that rich people would sound English.
Yes, exactly. So now we're doing mascara?
Indubitably.
Right.
You know, for years I thought that that was Homer Simpson being funny.
Indubitably, yes.
I thought it was just a weird way to say undoubtedly, and turns out it's actually a word. I'm like, oh. The more you know.
The more you know, the more you grow. Get it here today, folks. Jolly philosophy.
Also learnt that English is convoluted. Because we have 50 million words for the same thing. Although we just do that differently to other places. Like there's languages where one object will have several different words depending on where the object is located or who's holding it.
Mm. And it can also be a thing where when you really like an object, like the higher up on the admiration chain it is,
Yeah.
it's got more words for it. So you think of how many different words we've got to describe breasts, for example. Clearly we've put a lot of thought into loving them because we've got 50 billion ways to describe them.
Well, we're all about synonyms and slang.
Yeah. So they were saying in India, I think it is, where they really cherish cows. They've got like 1 million words for cows, where we just have a few because we're like, cows. We're very Taoist in Australia.
We're certainly very speciesist. Yeah.
Speciesist, that's it, yes. We're done, this is it, this is the look.
False lashes would have been nice, but it's okay.
Well, I don't mind not doing false lashes this time round because they can be quite fiddly and, you know, sweary. This is like a family-friendly video. Actually, I don't think I've ever sworn on my channel, which is kind of funny. You know me? I never swear. Just so we're clear on that.
Okay, so we're going with a nude. So I'm going to do a light brown for a lip liner, a more frosty one.
And this is because if you're going with dark eyes, you would do a pale lip? Like it would not look
It's
right
just-
with red, or just because that's the look?
It's just the look, we're just copying.
The mod look was to have pale lips.
The chick in the picture has nude lips, so... Yeah.
Sound like a dog's dinner. I don't know who they base that on because it certainly isn't my dog. His dinner isn't done quick. Let me leave it here for 50 days, let the birds have some, and then maybe I'll go in and finish.
Well, generally dogs hoe down their food.
That's what I'm saying.
Simba's
Yeah,
just an oddball.
yes, he is.
It's on.
It's there.
That'll do.
We see it.
Just contour my lips.
Dark edges in there.
Gives the illusion my lips aren't tiny.
Let me try that.
If I was to put a nude directly onto my lips would just disappear. The frosted brown is good.
Yeah, I like it. That's really cool. And there we have it. Thank you very much for watching our crazy, we weren't quite feeling it today, makeup. It's like Ernie and Bert. Isn't Bert grumpy all the time? Bert, Ernie. Something
Yes.
like that. Yeah, anyway.
Hey, Bert.
So
Hey,
Bert
Bert.
and Ernie. That's us today, Bert and Ernie. That's just too true. I don't like it. Anyway, thanks for watching.